Hello, fellow music educators. I'm Tracy Harris, and I'm a Yamaha performing artist and clinician on both flute and piccolo. And you might know me from my popular book, The Flute Boot Camp Manual, or you might have seen me at one of my sessions at the Midwest Clinic or TMEA. I travel across the country giving sessions and clinics and flute boots on how to teach the flute to young flute students. How to get the best tone, the best technique, the best articulation, the best intonation, all that good stuff. And today's video is going to be about giving your students really good tone. A fabulous technique that's going to be easy to learn, easy to teach, and it's going to give you very quick results. And I call it the PIP test. Here's how it works. PIP joint, which is orthopedists call it PIP joint, dip joint. This is the PIP joint. That's the name PIP test. You place it here on the base of your chin. You ask your students to frown, and you have them blow straight down. You need to hear the air. Now, you're going to know if they're doing it properly because you're going to have them put their hand right in front of their face while they're doing this, while they're blowing. And you're going to ask them a very critical question. Do you feel air on your hand? If the answer is yes, then you have a fuzzy sounding flute player on your hands. You cannot have air blowing straight against the hand, otherwise you got a flutist who's blowing more over the hole than into it. And today's pro flutist, we blow straight down into the flute. We try to drive as much air through the flute as humanly possible. We cover about 50% of the embouchure hole with our lower lip, at least 50%, and we drive air straight through. It gives you more tonal control, it gives you better tone quality, it gives you better projection. It's all good, and it helps your intonation and gives you more control over that intonation. A smiley embouchure with an airstream that goes straight over sounds like this. Embouchure that's frowning, blowing straight down. Which would you rather hear, right? And if it's not good on the head joint, adding 2/3 length with a flute's not going to help you any. So you want to teach them this technique because they can then be in control. They understand. Are they placing the airstream in the right place? Are they frowning or smiling? It's easy to ascertain in front of a mirror. You don't need fancy pants devices, just your body, a mirror, and the willingness to learn. Now, what's cool about this technique is that when they master this, blowing straight down with a frown and blowing on the hand and making sure there's no air, they get really beautiful tone really fast. They get much improved tone. Whatever they were doing before, within a few minutes with this technique done properly, they sound way, way better. You'd be surprised. Now you want to make sure that you hear the air when they're blowing for good airspeed. You want to make sure they're frowning. A lot of them will tell you they can't frown. A lot of them will tell you, I smile, I can't frown. And the way you get them to frown is very simple. You have them say ah while their lips are shut like this. Instant frown. They'll tell you they can't frown. I'm always joking, flutists look miserable on the outside, but we're smiling on the inside. So they have to look sad if they want to sound good. So make sure you emphasize that a lot, because otherwise you've got a flutist that's controlling from the corners and you're giving up all your control when you play like that. So again, covering 50%, blowing straight down with a frown is key. PIP test is the answer. Blow straight down here on the PIP joint, straight down, no air on the hand. I'm telling you now, it is one of the best techniques I've taught. I've developed it over the years in thousands of clinics, and it works every time. I hope this technique was helpful to you. It is also in my book, The Flute Boot Camp Manual, with lots of pictures. I hope that you get much better sounding flutists right away. Have a wonderful day. My next video is going to be about breathing, so stay tuned. I'm going to give you all the secrets to getting your flutists to move air faster, quicker, and more efficiently. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.